A very important session in which we will be discussing some more important questions and the concepts for our upcoming CSIR net and the gate exam. So I hope that the discussion which we will be doing today in the session will be getting clear to all of you. But in case if anywhere you will be having any doubt, you can surely let me know about it. So we are soon going to start the discussion about the most important questions and the concepts in the session today. Also, guys, I'm gonna let you know about the steps you can follow to get your 7-day free trial. So as you can see on the screen, you can just enter your phone number as a first step, and then second step is you have to verify your phone number with OTP, and then choose your target exam like CSIR UGC net, then enter your activation code, then download the app to start your preparation. So these are the steps you have to follow and which will be helping you to get your 7-day free trial. Now next I'm going to talk about the different subscriptions which are available on Unacademy Learning app, like the Unacademy Plus, Iconic and the Lite subscription. So depending on whichever you find more beneficial for yourself, you can take that subscription and use and apply the code Anjali A Live to get the discount in the total subscription amount. Okay. Now one more thing, guys, if I'm going to talk about the next thing here, that is you can take either the Plus, Iconic, Lite, any of the subscriptions whichever you find more beneficial for yourself. And if you will take the Plus and Iconic subscription, you will also be able to check out the important notes which are now available on the learning app and which will be helping you to take your preparation to a very good level. Next thing, if I'm going to talk about, that's going to be your like related to Unacademy Learning app. This is about the session. This is something about me. This is about the community feature we are having on Unacademy Learning app, which will be helping you to stay updated, to know about the important updates, important information, and all that will be helping you a lot to like know exactly if there is any new courses starting or any other updates are there. So community tab or feature will be helping you that way. Let's go ahead and let's take the first question for this session right now. And even if anywhere you will be having any doubt, guys, you can tell me and I'll try to make it clear to you. I'll try to let you know what steps you have to follow or how it will work. Okay, so let's just start the discussion with our first question. And one by one, we'll keep on considering different topics and concepts based questions too. I'll write the first one here right now. Okay, let's take this one. The positive zero of the polynomial that is fx is equal to x square minus 4 is determined using Newton-Raphson method. Using initial guess x is equal to 1. Let the estimate after two iterations be x2. The percentage error which is x2 minus 2 over 2 times 100% is, options are 7.5%, 5%, 1%, 2.5%. I'll give you some time to work on it and then to tell me like whether you are able to get it or not. If you will have doubt, you can tell me. Hello Sakshi. And whatever will be right answer according to you guys, just mention it in the comments and let me know. Okay, this one is the correct one, or this is what your right answer looks like. Okay, I'm gonna wait for your reply. Otherwise, I will be starting the discussion just in some time. Whatever is the right answer, guys, just mention it. If you are not able to get it, I will help you in that case. Don't worry. So the positive 0 of the polynomial, which is fx is equal to x square minus 4, is determined using Newton-Raphson method. So the main thing is, do you know what Newton-Raphson method formula is? And using initial guess, that's going to be x is equal to 1. Let the estimate after 2 iterations be x2. The percentage error is what? So basically, after 2 iterations, whatever value you will have, that's what you have to get once. So x is equal to 1 is the initial guess value. Okay, that is like, let's say x1. Now what about the, or you are taking it as x naught. So if you are taking the 1 to be x naught, you are having the formula xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus fxn over f dash xn. This is what you will have, right? Now, if I'm going to talk about the next thing here, that's going to be x naught. Like if I want to find x1, that will be x naught minus divided by f dash x naught, right? This will give you first iteration, but the second iteration will find after this. So 1 minus, if you will see this value, minus 3, you will get the function's value at x is equal to 1. So 1 square minus 4, which is negative 3. Negative 3 over f dash x naught, which is 2x, and that is 2 times 1, which is 2. So which is going to be 5 over 2. From here you will get. Now, x2 is equal to x1 minus fx naught, which is going to be, like if I'm going to consider x is equal to 5 by 2 was the first value, right? So that means function's value at 5 by 2 divided by function's first order derivative value at 5 by 2. And also x1 is nothing but 5 by 2, you can plug in here. Okay, now once you will find the x2, I think you are going to get 41 over 20. Now you can see in the question they have used the notation this one. It's up to you if you want to use these notations or the way how I have mentioned it there. Now at the end you just simply have to plug in the value of x2 in this equation, and that will be helping you to get your final answer. That's it. This is what you have to do. That's how you're reaching to the final answer, and the answer is option D, which is 2.5%. Please let me know if in case there is still anybody having any doubt. We will talk about it. But if it is clear, that's great. So let me know if something is not clear to you or somewhere there was any doubt. Otherwise, I'm going to write the next question, guys. in the proportion two red and one black. Is a maximum for options are P is equal to 3 by 4, P is equal to 3 by 5, P is equal to 1 by 2, P is equal to 2 by 3. Try it now and let me know as you will get it done. And whatever is the right option according to you, you can just mention it. If you will not be able to get it, guys, then I will let you know that what steps you have to take or how you will be proceeding further to get the answer. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for your reply for some time and then I'll be continuing the discussion too. Hello, Harshdev. Okay, guys, whatever is the final answer according to you, just mention it. So, in this case, they have mentioned a basket consists of an infinite number of red and black balls. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so as per this information, you have to just form the equations and just see what it will give you as the value of P here. Otherwise, I'm going to explain all the steps to you. I'm waiting for your reply in the comments and then we'll be continuing the discussion too. Prabhakar, so there are some of the topics we will have like the common topics, right? In both the exams. So those are the topics you can even prepare from these sessions. It's not like there is nothing for you, but there are the things which will still be helping you in your exam too. So yeah, that way. Not exactly the complete syllabus of it, but some part you can find. Okay, let's go ahead. So actually guys, a basket consists of an infinite number of red and black balls in the proportion, right? Proportion is given. Now, if I'm going to talk about the proportionality, how much we understand that part. Let's say there is some ratio 1:2. So that means there was a common term which has been cancelled out. It can be not just 1/2, it can be 2/4, it can be 3/6, it can be 4/8, it can be any such thing we can have which is giving us 1/2. There was a common multiplied term, right? So if you go with the exact steps in the process, so in that case, yes, Prabhakar, exactly for your exam preparation, you can see wherever you are going to have exactly that exam preparation going on. That will be great for you. Okay, so if I'm going to talk about the P and 1 minus P which are in proportion, I can consider there is the proportionality constant, okay, which is the common constant for both of them as we get the proportion part. So in that case, let's say it's X. So I will consider the total number of red balls are how many, Px, and total number of black balls are how many, 1 minus Px. So red P times X total, black P 1 minus P times X. Tell me if in case there was any doubt. Other than this, 3 balls are drawn at random without replacement. The probability of there being 2 red and 1 black is, so what is the probability of getting a red ball? Px over the total number of balls, which will be X. And what about the other ball to be the again red ball? So its probability will be again same, the red balls divided by the total number of balls. What about the third ball to be the black? So they have mentioned 2 red and 1 black. That will be 1 minus Px divided by X. So it will be P square and 1 minus P. These are the total number of, like this is the probability of finding the 2 red and 1 black ball. But if we want to consider the P value in itself, so what I'll do, I'll consider delta P over delta P, it is equal to 0. Just use the product rule of differentiation and you will be able to get your answer. So first term as it is second term differentiation plus second term as it is first term differentiation equated with 0. You will get negative of P square positive 2P negative of 2P square is equal to 0. So negative of 3P square plus 2P is equal to 0. So it will give you P is equal to 3 over 2. I think, is it 3 over 2 or 2 over 3? You are going to get 2 by 3. Okay, so this is how you can see your option D is the correct option. So that's how guys you can find your final answer. And you can see the steps we followed, how we have just taken the steps to get the answer. All this is something you have to keep in mind, and that's how you can just work on this part. Let me know if in case there was anybody having any doubt anywhere, we can talk about it. But if it is clear, we are ready to take the next question. So if you will have any doubt guys, just mention it in the comments. The eigenvalues of the 3 by 3 order matrix, which is going to be M, that is equal to A square AB AC AB AB square BNC AC and BNC and C square. Okay, so eigenvalues for these ones you have to find. Our option says A square plus B square plus C square comma 0 comma 0, and option B is B square plus C square comma A square and the 0 there. Then option C says A square plus B square comma C square and 0. Okay, and then next one is That's going to be your a square plus c square comma b square and then 0. This is what we are gonna have. Now I will be waiting for your reply. What do you think will be the right answer according to you? And then we will be doing the discussion too if needed. So I'm still gonna wait for your reply once, and then I will be explaining it to you that what can be done in this case or what other steps you can take to find the answer. So let me know whatever you think will be the right answer. Waiting for your reply, and let me know wherever you will have any doubt. Very good, Shantanu. That's great. Even let me just quickly explain this one. So actually, in this case, if you will focus on the rows and the columns, so rows are the scalar multiple of like rest of the rows. If you will see, they are the scalar multiple of a particular row, and same way the particular column we will have there. That's going to be B by A, and that's going to be C by A, right? Now, in this case, if we are going to talk about it, that's going to be when rows and columns are the scalar multiple of a particular row and a particular column, then your eigenvalues of such kind of a square matrix are equal to trace comma 0 comma 0. So trace is what? Sum of principal diagonal elements, which will give you a square plus b square plus c square comma 0 0. Hence your option A is the correct one. So I'm just going to repeat the point. Whenever you have any square matrix given to you in such a way that its rows and columns are the scalar multiple of a particular row and a particular column, in that case, what happens? Your eigenvalues of such a scalar matrix, such a square matrix will be equal to the trace and 0 0. So that gives you a square plus b square plus c square and 0 0, right? Shantanu, in the plus courses, recently we have ended the quantum mechanics plus course, while here right now we are just having the 1-1 session. So I'll have 2 more YouTube sessions in this month, guys. The one after this and the one tomorrow in the morning, right? So just these two sessions here I will have on Unacademy Live, CSIR UGC net right now on this month. And then after that, I'll be having some of the spatial sessions starting, which are the free live sessions. Everybody, those who want to attend those sessions can join them. So after tomorrow, we will have some spatial sessions to be there. And right now, my condensed matter physics course is going on Unacademy Plus. So this is the update, recent update basically. Okay, and let's go ahead for the next question. If in case there is any doubt anybody is having, let me know. Oh, that one. That we will start after this session. Don't worry. After this, once we will end this one, we will start that one. Okay. So no, don't worry about that because most of the students are going to be connected here. So we will go to the next session together. Right. Let's go for the next question right now. I thought you were asking in general. I got it now. A function of a complex variable z is defined by few more questions we'll work on and then we will go for a quantum session. Okay, so next is z is defined by the integral fz is equal to integration over the closed contour over gamma w square minus 2 over w minus z dw, where gamma is a circular contour of radius 3 centered at origin running counterclockwise in the w plane the value of the function at z is equal to 2 minus iota is, options are 0, 1 minus 4 iota, 8 pi plus 2 pi iota, negative 2 over pi, negative iota over 2 pi. Try it now and let me know if in case there will be any doubt anybody will have. And if you are gonna get the answer, guys, you can just mention it in the comments that what is the right answer according to you. Tell me, what is the right answer according to you for this question? If you will have doubt, I'll be explaining it then. Nobody's comment is there till now. I'm waiting for your reply, or otherwise in few seconds I'm gonna start the discussion. Okay guys, this is the function of z they have shown you, where z is just the one term present there. But if you will see the overall integration, okay, that's the function of z, but the integration is for what? W, right? So our main focus will be on what? W, okay? So if I'm going to consider w value here, that is equal to z from the denominator after equating the denominator with 0, which is the pole. Clear? And what is the order of the pole? That is the order 1 pole. And what about the z value? That's going to be z is equal to square root 2 square plus 1 square, because Negative iota mod you will take and it's a square, that's whatever, but it's giving you 1. Okay, so which is going to be square root of 5, which is 2 point something you will have, right? But radius is 3, so still that pole is within the contour. When that pole is within the contour, I want to find the residue at that particular pole, which will be limit z tends to, okay, not z, w tends to z, w minus z, and the fz to be there. So that will simply be giving me w square minus 2, because w minus z will get cancelled out. So w square minus 2 means z square minus 2. So z is equal to what? That's going to be your 2 minus iota. So 2 minus iota square minus 2, which is your residue simply, right? In this case, 4 minus 1 minus 4 iota. Okay, that's going to be minus 2 there. 3 minus 2, which is 1. 1 minus 4 iota you got. This is the residue. But what about the integration? That will be 2 pi iota into sum of residue. So that will give you the, for 2 pi iota, okay, minus minus plus, because of iota square, 8 pi. So 8 pi plus 2 pi iota, which is option C, and that is the correct one you will have. Please let me know if in case there is anybody having any doubt. Even now we can talk about it then. But if it is clear, that's great, great, great. Option C, correct. Very good, Shantanu. Okay, guys, let's take a few more questions. Then we will start our discussion for quantum mechanics after this. Let me just try to consider it. I'll write the next one, guys. It's here. Firstly, let's take this one. Then we will take the one I was looking at. The value of the definite integral. Okay, let me just write everything, not just the integration directly. The value of the definite integral, which is going to be integration 0 to pi d theta over, that's going to be your 5 plus 4 cos theta, is, options are 4 pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, pi, and then pi by 3. Try it now and let me know if in case there is anybody having any doubt anywhere. We can talk about it then. But if everything is clear, that's great. Waiting for everyone to reply that which one you think is the correct answer. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you guys how to work on any such type of questions and how easily in just few seconds you can get the answer for this one then. Very good, Shantanu. That's great. Even I would like to show you the steps for it. So as 0 to pi integration limit is given, right? So I'll have the trick to find the answer for this one. 0 to pi, so pi divided by square root a square minus b square. What is a here? That is 5. A plus b cos theta, right? So a is 5, b is 4. 25 minus 16, which is 9. So pi by root 9, which is going to be pi by 3. Hence option D is the correct answer. Guys, have a look at this. I think you are taking 2 pi in the numerator, but you take the 2 pi only when the 2 pi is taken 0 to 2 pi as a limit. But if 0 to pi limit is given to you, you just take pi over square root a square minus b square, right? And here also, when you will read this trick or the formula in the books, you will find A must be greater than B and both must be greater than 0. That's the condition they mention generally, which means we can use this formula whenever this condition gets satisfied. Does it make sense to everyone? If still there is anybody having any doubt, just let me know. We will talk about it, but if it is clear, I'm going to give you the next question, which is here. Okay, the solution, still if anybody is having doubt regarding the previous one, you can tell me, I'll try to make it clear. The solution of the differential equation x dy by dx plus 1 plus x times y is equal to e to the power negative x with the boundary condition y at x is equal to 1 is equal to 0 is. Options are x minus y over x e to the power negative x, x minus y over 1 over x square e to the power negative x, 1 minus x over x square e to the power negative x, x minus 1 square e to the power negative x. Try it now and let me know what do you think is the right answer according to you here. If you will not get it, I'll let you know, but I'm going to give you some time to work on it and to see what do you think is the final or the correct answer you will have, okay? Waiting for everyone's reply. The type of equation is the first thing you need to notice anytime whenever you want to work on such type of questions. So like it's the first order differential equation, right? If we are going to talk about the first order differential equation, that means x dy by dx plus 1 plus x times y is equal to e to the power negative x. So instead of d2y by dx square, you just have dy by dx. It's a first order linear differential equation. Okay, how linear? Because in case of linear differential equation, you know the condition, that is dy by dx plus px times y is equal to qx. That's what you will have. So if we are going to talk about the next thing here, dy by dx plus px, if I will take x, this x common, it will come here, it will come here, right? Now, this is what your px, the function of x or a constant term can be here, but this is just the function of x. Same with the qx is just the function of x. So this is linear differential equation, first order linear differential equation. For such type of differential equations, the first thing you have to do is to get the integrating factor. Now what is this? This is going to be e to the power integration p dx. P is what? I can write it as 1 over x plus 1. So you are simply going to consider 1 over x plus 1 and dx, right? So e to the power log x plus x, and that's going to be your, that's it, e to the power log x times e to the power x. This will give you x as the first term after simplification as per the logarithmic property. And now the next thing is, if we are going to consider integrating factor, okay, so what I'll have as the next thing, that is y times integrating factor is equal to integration q times integrating factor plus c. Okay, so what is going to happen here, you just have to plug in the integrating factor value and then you will be able to get your answer. Y times integrating factor is what? That's going to be the one you got here, x e to the power x, just plug it in here. Same way, q is what? Q is e to the power negative x over x, okay, times integrating factor, which is here. And then that's it. You just have to simplify it to get the value of y, and the constant you can find with the help of the given condition. So in that equation, if you will apply this condition, the values of x and y, it will help you to get the constants value. This is how you can get your final answer. Please let me know if in case there is anybody having any doubt. We can talk about it, but if it is getting clear to everyone, that's great. Tell me if you will have any doubt. Till now we can talk about it. And right answer you can mention in the comments if you are getting it. If you are not getting it, I will tell you then. Okay, Shantanu, this one. Do you want me to explain this page once, Shantanu? I can't see your comment there. But can you, like, the answer is option A. That's correct. If something is not clear and you want me to explain that part, just tell me. I'll try to explain it slowly then. Let me know. Is this clear to everyone? Like, option A is the correct one here. And if you're getting option A, that's true. That's right. Let's take this question now. Try it now, and whatever you think is the correct answer, you can tell me. Otherwise, I will be explaining it too. So, most of the questions we have taken in the session were from the previous year CSIR net exam, or even some can be from GATE, but mostly from CSIR net exam. Okay. Now, for this one, like we have also done one more question from Newton-Raphson method. Same way, you are just going to equate the equation xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus fxn over f dash xn by using that equation. And also remember, whenever you use these equations, you have to have the functions form like fx is equal to 0, right? So if I'm going to write it in the fx is equal to 0 form, I will have x minus 2 sine x is equal to 0. When you are going to consider this part, what will happen next? Now when you will use the Newton-Raphson method, it's going to be xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus fxn over f dash xn, right? So in this case, what will happen? In this case, you're just going to plug in the fx value here. You can just plug in the f dash xn value here. The xn is also there. That's how like you can consider any of these, like whenever you are working on the Newton-Raphson method, this expression you have to use. But the main thing here was arranging the function first and then plugging in the function like fx equal to 0 form. So when you will do that, you will be getting option B to be the correct one. This is what will give you your final answer. That's option B, which is the right answer you will have. Okay. Now you can just have a look at the steps and the part we have talked about here and tell me still if there is anybody having any doubt. We can talk about it, guys. And if everything is clear, then that's great. We will be keeping it this much right now in this session. We will have our next session starting in just some time. You all can join that one too. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Take care. Also, as I've shown you the slides having the information about the Unacademy Plus Iconic and the Light subscription. So, and if there is anyone like who wants to start their preparation under the guidance of top educators and don't want to miss the important courses in the classes by the top educators, then you can take your Unacademy Plus or the Iconic subscription right now and use and apply the code that is Anjali live as mentioned here on the screen. And even now the important notes are available on the learning app, which will be helping you to take your preparation to the next level. Thank you everyone for joining this session. Soon after ending the session, we will start the next one. So see you after a few minutes. Thank you everyone. Bye.